practical. I wish I had come to this conference, a long time ago. This is my first time here, but a lot of the stuff that was talked about, if I'd heard it before, I could have saved myself so much legal fees and financial fees of looking for these consultants, because it's so nice that these experts are here and they've already kind of preempt our questions because they know exactly what kind of issues we're facing. So the practical plus the clinical and the kind of spiritual and holistic was just amazing.
This is like-minded individuals as far as how to build a practice in this economy, with the medical system, with the current change. I have absolutely not seen that anywhere else. And for that, I'm very grateful.
It's been phenomenal, and it's been really totally liberating in terms of thinking of a different practice model. And I don't think I would have been able to arrive at that place alone in isolation. So having a community of like-minded people teaching me and being around was phenomenal.
We have to realize that the demand for this care is gigantic, whether it is corporations, whether it is companies, whether it is individual patients, whether it's Medicare patients or Medicaid patients. Demand continues to grow, and I thank the internet for a lot of that.
The reason why I started thinking about group visits, and likely the reason why you're thinking about it, is because we're all calling out for transformation. Whether it's a patient, a physician, an employer, an insurer, the government, we all recognize that there is a huge need for change in healthcare. And there are two main problems with healthcare. First, it's the health part of it, and second, it's the care part of it.
This is a very energy-rich environment. I mean, the brain is 2 to 3% of your body weight, but yet consuming 25% of your energy utilization at rest. So it's very, very active. And we have to cater to that. Recognize that these notions of the brain must have glucose at all times. That's why we've got to eat carbohydrates. Those are antiquated ideas. That's wrong thinking.
Because I knew that I could grow health. I knew that I could give my patients the tools and the guidance that they needed in order to create health for themselves. And that is what a true healer does. I'm not actually able to perform miracles for my patients. The miracle happens when they get to do it for themselves.
And we're to the point where, more men look like this than like this. But men can look like this, and you can be Michelangelo. Because if you help men grab the wheel of their health, they will stay on the road.
Now, so you will lose weight on an ultra-low caloric diet using HCG. But show me one study where the people don't gain the weight back when they get off the HCG. I've never seen one.
You need detailed, thoughtful records, including documentation supporting the treatment. That's what you need to do. Your records are a window of your thought processes, and the better your thought processes are, the more likely you won't have a problem.
So we asked what sort of holistic modalities you're currently including in your practice. Nutrition counseling, 73%, that's terrific. So nutrition is definitely being mainstreamed. We did have breakdowns on this as far as how did the conventional doctors feel about that versus how did the self-identified holistic. And across the board, it was in the 70% range, so even people who identify as mainstream or conventional are doing nutrition counseling.
Here's my personal premise, which is really, there's no diet that's going to fit the uniqueness of the individual, right? We really need to go towards that personalized approach. And I think back to even work from Dr. Bruce Ames, who talks about the triage theory, how we need multiple nutrients for every pathway, and that pathway is limited by the lowest amount of any one of those nutrients. So how do we bring that into it, the idea of food synergy?
As you can see, as the numbers are growing, this concept of concierge medicine is going to become more and more mainstream. So if you want to stand apart from everybody around you, you really have to start thinking about this now, because the wave is already here, and you can still stand apart because in your community you may still be one of the few people considering a concierge practice, but very soon you may not.
In a nutshell, a signature program is your unique, distinct offering to your niche market that you can offer in a variety of levels at a variety of price points, but brands you as an expert or an authority in a specific area.
You probably are familiar with some of the studies that have been done on physician liability claims, and the stats indicate that the practitioners who get sued the least has nothing to do with years of experience, they're the head of this, chair of that, number of procedures performed. The thing that mattered the most was rapport with the patient.
When someone really knows how to make art, there's a skill there of instilling a transference of feelings that is really possible in video. And this, we're going to have to transfer a lot of feelings to a lot of people in a really short time to be able to make this shift in medicine. So I think that this is where we all need to be moving towards, and it's basically creating our own content in a budget version or in an easy version or in a really professional version and getting it out there and using social sharing.
Something is smelling good at Heal Thy Practice 2013. Let's head over to the kitchen and see what Mike's got brewing for us. And the food?
Amazing.
Yeah.
The surprise has been the food has been fantastic.
This is some food.
You can join. May we remember why we are here. To heal. To heal ourselves, to heal those that we work with, to heal the planet. Because the planet is in need of healing right now. So, may we drink to its rejuvenation and are finding a way to help.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.